So finally the NEET exam is over, and today I am solving the biology paper on behalf of RG Care Institute. I have gone through the paper once and it's mostly based on NCERT, right? There is, I think, just one or two questions out of NCERT, that too I think I have taught in the institute, and that too is actually very basic, right? And most of the questions were from NCERT, okay? For example, the first question: which one of the following statements cannot be connected to predation? The answer will be option 3, obviously, because here the option 3 is both the interacting species are negatively impacted. We all know that in predation, one species is negatively impacted, which is the prey, while the predator is positively impacted. He is getting the food. So option 3 is the correct one, as this thing or this option is not linked anywhere with predation. Now let's come to question number 2. Question number 2, we have given below are two statements. Statement 1: decomposition is a process in which detritus is degraded into simpler substances by microbes. And number 2: decomposition is faster if the detritus is rich in lignin and chitin. So which option is correct here? Obviously option 3, because statement 1 is obviously correct, direct line from NCERT. Statement 2 is incorrect, also another direct line from NCERT, because we all know decomposition is slower if we have detritus rich in lignin and chitin, and it is faster if the detritus is rich in which components? If you know the answer, please comment. Now let's come to question number 3. Read the following statements about the vascular bundles, right? Okay, so we have to read certain statements, and after that we have to say which options are correct and which options are not correct. Okay, let's read the statements. The statements are in roots, xylem and phloem is a vascular bundle are arranged in an alternate manner along the different radii. Direct line from NCERT, plant anatomy. Again, conjoined closed vascular bundles do not possess cambium. Again, if it's open, then it has cambium. It shows secondary growth. Another line from NCERT. Option C. In open vascular bundles, cambium is present in between xylem and phloem. Again, direct line from NCERT. So it's fully NCERT based. Then option D. The vascular bundles of dicotyledonous stem possess endarch protoxylem. Okay. So yeah, stem means endarch, roots exarch, again NCERT. E. In monocotyledonous roots, usually there are more than 6 xylem bundles present. Now, which of them are correct? So in monocotyledonous roots, you have So in monocotyledonous roots you have it's actually it's also correct. It's polyarch. So I think it should be option 4. Okay, option 4 is correct. Question 104: which of the following is not observed during apoplastic pathway? Again, a direct line from NCERT. Okay, so movement of water occurs through intracellular spaces and walls of the cells. First option is wrong. So the right option is 3. The movement is aided by cytoplasmic streaming. Direct line from NCERT. Direct line. Right. If I had the book, I would have shown you. Transport in plants. Okay. Now let's come to question number 105. The exoskeleton of arthropods is composed of direct NCERT line, chitin. Question number 106. Read the following statements and choose the set of correct statements. Again, a very long question. So this paper has a lot of lengthy questions. So it's actually easy, NCERT based. But if you don't have the proper concentration or proper idea of NCERT, right? If you don't read NCERT properly or don't know how to read NCERT properly, or are not explained it well, then it's very hard for you to solve, right? So if you want, you can actually for next year, if you give a drop, you can join our classes, IG classes, and get you a proper, what to say, course of how to solve biology. So question 106 is, read the following statements and choose the set of correct statements. Okay, so let's see which statements are correct. 106. So the first statement is, euchromatin is loosely packed chromatin, NCERT based, 100% correct. Heterochromatin is transcriptionally active. No, they are inactive and they are tightly packed. So wrong, again from NCERT. C. Histone octamer is wrapped by negatively charged DNA in the nucleosome, 100% NCERT line. D. Histones are rich in lysine and arginine, NCERT line, which gives them the positive charge. And E is a typical nucleosome contains 400 base pairs of DNA helix, which is not right. So it actually contains how many? 200. 140 to be precise, but according to NCERT, 200. So option 2 is the right answer. Now let's come to question number 107. Question number 107 is, in old trees, the greater part of secondary xylem is dark brown and resistant to insect attacks due to. So the answer here is obviously secretion of secondary metabolites and their deposition in the lumen of vessels. Deposition of organic compounds like tannins and resins in the central layers of stem. Deposition of severin and aromatic substance, no. Deposition of tannins comes resins, aromatic substance, no. Presence of parenchyma, functionally active xylem, elements and HNSs, no, absolutely not. Option A and B is the right one. That means option 1. Obviously another direct question from NCERT. Question number 8. All the options are given in NCERT. And suppose if some options are not given directly in the options for zygomorphic flower, if you read the plant family given at the end of the chapters of morphology properly, and if you know which plant family is zygomorphic and actinomorphic, and it's a pattern, there is a pattern how to know that, and if you know the all the examples of those plants, you can easily solve this paper. So let's see, the answer will be mustard, no. Gulmohar, yes. Cassia, yes. Datura, no. Chili, no. So the answer is B and C, Gulmohar and Cassia, right? Yeah, right. So option will be option 2 is the answer in 108. Okay. Now let's go to question number 109. Which one of the following statement is not true regarding gel electrophoresis technique? The process of extraction of separated DNA strands from gel is called elution, another line directly from NCERT. The separated DNA fragments are stained by using ethidium bromide directly from NCERT. Bright orange colored bands of DNA can be observed in the gel when exposed to UV light. Another option 1. Option 4 is also directly from NCERT. Now let's read option 3. The presence of chromogenic substrate gives blue colored DNA bands on the gel, which is wrong. See, even if you don't know option 3, you see the other 3 options are directly from NCERT, so obviously correct. So you can easily understand the incorrect one. Now, question number 10. Which one of the following plants does not show plasticity? Right, plasticity means different growth in different phases of life. So cotton, coriander and buttercup, direct options from NCERT. Directly NCERT question. If I had the book, I would have shown you. The option 4 is not the answer. So question number 111 is, which of the following is incorrectly matched? Another question directly from NCERT, so option 2 is the right answer, which is Elotrix doesn't match to Manitor, right? So 112, identify the incorrect statement related to pollination. Again, option 4, moths and butterflies are the most dominant pollinating agents among insects. Okay, so In this type of question, try to read incorrect and correct properly, because you might read incorrect as correct, right? So you have to be extra careful here. Question 113. What is the net gain of ATP when each molecule of glucose is converted to 2 molecules of pyruvic acid? It's 2. Okay, directly. Another, these questions are directly from NCERT. Habitat loss and fragmentation, overexploitation, alien species invasion, and coextinction are causes for biodiversity loss. Option 3 is the right answer. Question number 115. Which one of the following is not true regarding the release of energy during ATP synthesis through chemiosmosis? It involves uh, breakdown of electron gradient. Okay, it is not true. Okay, the true option is of course there is a proton gradient breakdown, not electron gradient. NCERT line again. 116. Which one of the following never occurs during mitotic cell division? Again, option 3, pairing of homologous chromosome. It is seen in meiotic cell division. Question 117. The appearance of recombination nodules on homologous chromosomes during meiosis characterizes number 3 sites at which crossing over occurs. Right, this is the right answer. NCERT line. 18. Exotapoxic germination can be found in grasshoppers. 119. Production of cucumber has increased many-fold in recent years. Application of which of the following hormones has resulted in the increased yield of, as the hormone is known to produce female flowers in plants? Again, part of plant growth regulators, it is ethylene. Question number 120. Given below are two statements. Statement 1. Mendel studied 7 pairs of contrasting traits in pea plants and proposed a law of inheritance. Statement 2. Several characters examined by Mendel in his experiment on pea plants were seed shape and color, flower color, pod shape and color, flower position and stem height. In light of the above two statements, choose the correct answer from the options given below. So option 1 is the right answer, because statement 1 and 2 both are correct, as they both are direct lines of NCERT. So let's go to the next question. And